this episode, we make a chicken tractor for our new royal visitors, Meghan, Rachel and Harry.
So we're starting on the chicken tractor, sketched out some plans and got a cutting list.
So let's get cutting.
I'm just going to pre-drill the holes to bolt. It's a very simple butt joint frame. We're going to come in 45, so 22 and a half. Yeah, 22 and a half.
We mark 200 back from the other end to allow for the wheels, and we pre-drill the holes.
This is the flattest area that we've got, so it'll have to do for knocking this frame together.
We move the frame to the box trailer to try and straighten the frame up a little. Unfortunately, the wood has a slight bow in them and it's twisting the frame out of shape. Now the base of the frame is complete, we can put the corner upright posts into place. We screw in from all three sides to make sure it has plenty of strength. Unfortunately, the weather changed, so we had to retreat to the shed and start on making the hinges for the wheels. We don't want the wheels to be down all the time, as this will create a gap between the frame and the ground for critters to get into the tractor, and the less predators we can keep out, the better. Once the wood is cut to length, Andy trims the ends off into a curved shape using a jigsaw. Quick sand down to make them look a little neater. Before countersinking the bolts. We used one bolt as an axle for the wheels and the other bolt to connect the hinge to the frame.
So when the wheel's in the upright position, bit's just off the ground, and then to pull the trolley along, you put the wheel down. And there's plenty of room under the frame now to turn it along. And the same backstop helps it, stops it from folding up too far, just holds it down.
the wheels in place, we can now focus on finishing the frame. Whilst I cut the wood to length, Andy starts finishing off building the frame. We cut one side of the frame shorter than the other to allow for runoff on the roof, as we are hoping this tractor to be self-sufficient. Well, with water, that is. With the frame complete, we can focus on nesting box. We only have enough room for 3 nesting boxes, so if we get more hens, they will have to take it in turns. The boxes are going to be made out of recycled ply that was left over from a previous project. The bottom of the hen house is going to have wire mesh, so we need to install this first before we can screw in the boxes. Now the astute would have noticed that we have skipped a stage. Well, that's because we forgot to video that bit. But basically we sectioned off each nesting box with a small piece of ply, and we also added a ramp for the chickens to use. And when I say chickens to use, yes, I know other creatures will be able to climb the ramp too. That's why we plan to hinge it and lock it up at night. Keep watching. We change our design of the ramp and add some rails to help with the grip as they climb to the top. Whilst I focus on that, Andy attaches the door to the back of the nesting boxes. Using leftover corrugated sheet, we screw them into place to make the roof watertight and fashion a gutter out of some old C-section posts we had kicking around in the shed.
So the chicken tractor is not finished, but we're going to put it outside. It's all built. We just got to finish putting some. We've got to paint a bit and put the chicken wire around it. So we're just going to put it outside. It's a bit more light. Be interested to see what that pulls on the wheels. Not bad.
Yeah. And you managed to do it on your own as well, which is quite good. Yeah. Look at that, that even works a treat too. Well done.
Yeah, wheels could be a bit stronger. Might have to work on that. Anyway, let's get the painting finished.
Now the frame is painted and dry, we can add all the chicken wire. Andy tacks the wire to the bottom of the rail first, whilst I pull the wire taut. Then we tack the wire to the top rail. We then painstakingly trim the wire to size and tap it down flat on top to stop the hens from hurting themselves. The storms were rolling in, so he put the tractor outside to see if the roof was watertight and we could catch any rain. Okay, so here's the final finished product. Okay, so it has a handle at the front in order to pull it along. Inside the back, this is the nesting box, and there's a latch in order to hold that up so that you can have your hands free so you can collect the eggs. Inside there are nesting boxes, if you can see. Now, I think if I was going to do this again, I would make the nesting boxes a little bit bigger. I don't think they're as ample as they really should be, to be fair. So at night time you can see it's all closed off, so nothing can actually get up. We've got the wire meshing, so if they want to perch, when they want to perch up in there at night, all their poop goes straight through onto the ground and fertilises the soil. The roof's nice and tight, nothing can get in the gaps. Well, little things can get in, but not foxes. And at night the ramp comes up and covers the hole, so there's no way of getting in that way as well. And also, in order to be able to access the back area, I've got a strap that just comes down, and now we can access the underneath. So if we need to get to the chickens for whatever reason, we can from the back and we can get in. Bit of a tight squeeze, but I can actually climb underneath, luckily I'm short. So we'll have the water container and their feed at the back of the tractor, so that we can move them out when we want to pull the tractor along, so that they're not in the way. One of the things we did with the roof is we put a gutter on the back so that it can actually gain some water as well whilst we're here. We're having a debate whether it needed to be a little bit more up the front of the pitch to make it a bit more runoff.
The walls are down at the moment though, so that makes a difference.
Oh yeah, that's true. And so we have a flexi pipe as well. We did have a plastic PVC pipe, you'll probably see in the video. We decided a flexi pipe would be better, because we could actually poke it through and connect it to the existing water container that's there, so it can just permanently fill up with water, fresh water. And it does work. I think I'll lower it down. There you go, water comes out. The ladder, it just flicks off the top, and then you lower it down in the mornings, and then there's another hitch here so we don't lose the cable inside, and then the chickens can run up, and my assistant is now going to show how it goes up, how easy it is. Well done. And he's lovingly put now soft edges on the end, because he knows that I'm going to bang my head on that, because it's head height for me. Right, it's actually easier to lift it up and carry it by hand than using the tractor. We do have to fix the wheels. They're not quite working as well as we would hope in the design. But we are only ever moving it a metre at a time.
You'll need both hands because it's stiff. these chickens now.
So this is the temporary enclosure they're in at the moment, and you can see we've had a lot of rain. All these are full of water, which is a good thing, unless you've got so much water you don't know what to do with. And we really could do with some solar. Never mind, I just kind of Jesus. Right, let's see if we can catch him.
He has got big spurs, hasn't he?
Yep.
So what's the technique then? So he's not going to go in that box, you better just shove him under my arm.
Yeah, whatever.
What do you mean, yeah, whatever?
Good luck. We'll put him in the box, and then we'll carry him around, chuck him in.
So let me go and get my gloves.
Mate. No.
Right, don't open the door of the other thing. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. Alright.
He's submitting actually, he's a lot calmer than I thought he was going to be.
You seen his spurs?
Yeah, he's got some nice meaty feet on him. Some Asian grocer would love those. Maggie's very excited about that. Ooh. He's out.
Come on, Johnny, you open the door.
Are you just putting them in the...
Back door.
Yeah, but the bottom, or are you going to put them in the top? Huh?
No, that one.
Well, you know what we haven't done?
No, I don't.
Haven't put any grass in there. This is quite stiff.
Yeah, but you're doing it in one hand, to be fair. Right, get ready to close it up.
Yeah.
There you go, mate.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
What do you reckon? Just tall enough. Can't grow any taller, you know that, because you're not going to be able to reach underneath otherwise. There you go, you got grass. Look at that.
Alright, get the others.
These shouldn't be so hard, because you can just put it in your hand and grab them out. Okay.
One at a time, Jenny. Which way are you getting? That one?
Yeah.
You want to hold in and get that one round?
Yeah.
That one.
Nice flying. You alright, come on.
Walk in, Jenny.
Yeah, I am.
No, not this way. You're just in the corner. Sorry, mate. I don't really need my gloves on for you. Shush.
Easy. Come on, you're going somewhere nice now. No, not too bad, is it? It's not too bad.
Maddie.
Weather for ducks here. Not chickens.
Right, look at you in there.
Okay, we've got a nice little house for you with grass. You're used. Oh no, you're not used to grass, are you? You were in a shed. He's used to grass. Ah, very clever. On the top. Oh dear. Mind you, they've got to work out how to get down.
Yeah, and that's why I'm putting them up there.
There they go. Oh look, straight away onto the perch. How cool is that? There you go.
Alright.
Got to work out how to get down. I've got to put some straw in the back. I forgot to do that.
And their food and their water and all that stuff. Didn't need the big gloves after all.
No, he wasn't that feisty, was he, after all? It didn't take long for them to work out the ramp, especially with a bit of food persuasion. Until next time, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share.